factory detail move out. And let's have a bit more discipline than we saw yesterday.
See you, Lizzie.
Quiet, Burns.
Hello, love. Sleep well?
Oh, hello.
Well, did you?
What?
Sleep well?
Oh, no, not really.
Oh, well, par for the course. What you going to do today?
I don't know, hadn't thought.
Why don't you volunteer for the laundry? You don't have to work because you're on remand, but help keep your mind off your troubles.
Oh, I don't know.
Tell the truth, it's much for my sake as it is for yours. I got no one to talk to. One of my mates is in the pound and all the rest have gone off to the factory to work. What do you say?
There you are, Lizzie. Come on, time for work.
Mrs. Jackson, could I volunteer to work in the laundry today? I mean, if that's all right.
Yes, of course, if you want to. Well, get a move on, Lizzie.
You were saying last night that you got 3 kids. What are they like?
Oh, well, Stevie's just a baby, and Katrina's 5, and Jason's 3. Oh, he's just at that age, you know, into everything. But he's a good kid. I mean, he doesn't mean to be naughty.
Oh, of course they don't. They're just full of beans. I've got a little granddaughter, Josie. She's been sick, the poor little soul, but you should hear the things that she gets up to. She's going to have an operation. She's been really very sick. She's got this...
No, like this, you see. Then it makes the edges less difficult.
Thanks. That's real great. You sure are a Jill of all trades, aren't you? Bookkeeper, secretary, know all the little sewing tricks. You worked here long?
About 12 years. I've got to know this business from top to bottom.
Yeah, you'd have to, wouldn't you?
I'm also liaison officer for all the other sections. Over there, we have the fashion stuff. Not Dior, mind you, but not bad.
So you'd have a full reign of the whole place, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you could say that.
We're going to have a flutter on the churches?
You betcha. I think today's going to be my lucky day. $2 on cobblestones in the first, huh?
Is this a closed club or can anybody join? May I place a bet?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. I'll have $10 on Golden Hind in the first. Is that okay?
Yeah, $10 on number 3 in the first. You got it.
Good. Do you have a radio?
No, I was going to check the results in tonight's paper.
Oh, there's one in my office. I'll bring it to you later when I give you the money.
How'd you get yourself out of that little fix, Burke? Bribed the VJ, eh?
Yeah, offered him my body. But he said he was holding out for yours.
You're lucky you didn't get yourself an extra 4 days like Smith.
Oh, us beauties have got away with me, man.
Yeah, all right, Raquel. Check your cell, then I'll fix your work detail.
Burke?
Yes, Mrs. Jackson?
You've got visitors.
Oh, it's so bloody stupid, Noel. The kids would be all right if you'd only let me go on the dole and Mum accept the pension. God knows she's due for it.
God, how many times do I have to tell you, Gary? We're Burkes and we don't take charity. We're not taking any money from any stinking government department. We make our own way.
Oh, well, we haven't been doing too good lately, have we?
No, don't you start.
Well, since you got picked up, I really got to watch me step. Cops are breathing down me neck every minute.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Listen, walk up this way a bit. I've got something for you.
What is it?
Money. $250. Down the front.
200?
Shut up. Screw's watching.
Where are you going, Burke?
Oh, they're just going for a bit of a wander, Mrs. Jackson.
Now, you stay right where you are, please.
It's all right if I give little Wayne and Narelle a hug before they go. I mean, they might be getting put into a home and I mightn't see them for years.
No, I'm sorry, you know the rules. No physical contact.
Bitch.
What are we going to do?
Look, there's a group of women go out of here every morning, work in this clothing factory, see?
Yeah.
Coming down near the turn, 500 metres left to go. Kenny's condition still in front. They're bound a length now.
What's going on?
Getting closer.
Who brought that radio in here?
I did.
Well, you can take it back again, or turn it off.
May I remind you, Miss Bennett, I am not one of your charges. This is my radio, and I have the management's permission to use it whenever I choose. If I choose to listen to it whilst I'm working in here, I will do so. And there is nothing you can do about it.
On the outside to grab the lead. Kenny's condition second, followed by Manny's Rhoda. Here's Cobblestone.
Now back to work, all of you.
Snagnose in front of Manny's Rhoda and Cobblestone's down the outside, coming quickly now. Snagnose just
on, you little beauty.
Cobblestone's on the outside.
Come on, Cobble,
up quickly. Cobblestone's going home the better on the outside. And Cobblestone's won from Snagnose. Manny's Rhoda ran third and then gone behind. The Rose finished.
Oh, well, I'll get you next time. $10 on Carmen Dancer in the third.
You'll do me for a rough punter. Give the dough to Jude, would you? Her nag came in.
Sure. Yeah, Jude? Thanks. Hey. What are the chances of getting a reasonable street dress from the other section?
It's not impossible. What size?
10? 16. This is for you, and there'll be more of it, huh? Later? Make that 20 on Carmen Dancer.
I want to see my wife.
Hello, Mr. Summers?
Well, if it isn't the friendly neighbor.
I hardly think that's
Look,
necessary.
I want to see my wife, eh?
It may interest you to know that I'm not obliged to let you visit your wife, especially when it's patently obvious you've been drinking.
Look, don't stick your nose up at me, lady. This is a legal matter. If you refuse to let me see her, Gail might be having a little visit from my solicitor. Now, do I see her or not?
If Mr. Summers gives you any trouble at all whilst I'm away, please call a guard and have him thrown out.
Well, would you like to see him alone?
No, I'd rather you were here, if that's all right.
It's fine, it's fine. Ah, come in, come in.
Hello, Tim.
I want to speak to my wife alone.
Well, as you said, Mr. Summers, this is a legal matter. I'm here to protect your wife's interests, at her request.
What about her?
Mrs. Jackson has to be here because of departmental rules. A prisoner cannot receive a visitor without an officer supervising.
All right.
How are the kids?
Oh, I'm surprised you care. They're staying with Mum. At least they'll be safe there.
Mr. Summers, hadn't it occurred to you that you might be at least partly responsible for your wife's treatment of the children?
What the hell are you talking about? I worked my guts out for her. For all of them. She never went without money. All she had to do was take care of one lousy flat, which she managed to keep looking like a pigsty. And look after 3 little kids, that's all.
That's all. And it never interested you to find out exactly what that involves?
Come on, mate, that's woman's work. Thousands of women do it year in, year out without taking it on. The kids?
Mr. Summers, your wife is sick.
She's unfit to be a mother. And that's why I came. These papers give me custody of the kids. And what's more, I'm starting divorce proceedings as soon as possible.
You can't be serious.
Look, you keep out of this, mate. This is between the wife and me. Look, I came here off my own bat. I could have gone through my solicitor.
Please don't. Just wait a while.
For what? Look, it's been finished from the start. I want it finished now.
Mr. Summers, your time is up. You'll have to go. I said you'll have to go.
I've got a little job for you to do.
Well, hi, Judy. How was your day at the factory? Oh, fine, thanks, Nolan. It was fantastic. What sort of little job?
Oh, well, Gary and the kids come out to visit me this afternoon, but I couldn't slip the dough to them because the screw was freezing down my neck. So I want you to do it for me at the factory.
Well, I don't know. I mean, how am I supposed to get it to them?
Well, don't worry, I've worked all that out. And don't cross me up, Brian, because if you bugger this up, you needn't bother to come back.
Don't worry. I wouldn't let you down.
We were getting on so well in the laundry together. Then Meg Jackson come in. And she took her away and she never come back.
Well, maybe she went to see a solicitor about her trial or something like that.
Yeah. I'm real worried about her, Dor. She's such a sad little thing.
Yeah.
She shouldn't be in here.
Oh, beauty! Food! I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.